Man, what's up, everybody? It's been a long time. I know, I missed y'all too. I've been sick as a dog. So, yeah, caught that vid, and still working my way up out of it. I'm almost out of it. I'm like 95% out of it. But yeah, all of last week I was done. I was like laid up in me in my room, just dark. And my experience was weird too, cause it was just well, like, yeah, I had like the headache or whatever, had a little bit of the sniffles and stuff, but mostly my eyes. I felt like I was going blind. My eyes were very sensitive. All kinds of light was just killing me. So yeah, that was kind of my experience with COVID. But you know, I'm back, happy to do these videos. I was following through Twitter San Diego Comic-Con, was very excited like everybody else, and couldn't wait to get back and do a video about it. So that's what we're doing. Let's get into it. So yeah, man, we back, man. Welcome to the alternate timeline. This is your boy Dennis Smith, coming out of COVID. And yeah, we're gonna talk about this these bombs Marvel dropped at Comic-Con. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna go through phase. This is part one, by the way. This is part one. We'll talk about phase 6 and more, and maybe filling out the untitled projects of phase 6. So I definitely want to talk about that. I think phase 6 could be just straight bangers. I think it'd be straight bangers. So we're gonna talk about that. Lower the music down a little. Yeah, they hit us with some crazy news. Got She-Hulk right around the corner. Then we have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. We got trailers of both of those. Both fire. We can go over the I know She-Hulk just dropped a featurette. I guess some of the cast talking about it. We'll watch that together. We can watch that together in a little bit here. And Black Panther: Wakanda Forever will be the last part, or the last project of phase 4. So phase 4 is coming to an end November 11th, and we'll go right into phase 5 starting in February of next year with Ant-Man Quantumania. So hey, excited. Let's start with She-Hulk right around the corner. That's August 17th. We do have the little Groot, I Am Groot show coming as well. I think like a week before, I believe, in August. So it's not really connected, but it seems like a fun little show, which, you know, I'll be watching. But we're gonna start with She-Hulk. You know, with that trailer they dropped, Marvel is basically like, yeah, you're gonna watch She-Hulk and you're gonna like it. You know, you think you're not watching She-Hulk? They put all the crazy cameos in there. Well, obviously we got the Hulk, and then that boy at the end, after that I watched that front flip at the end of that trailer like 50 times with that yellow suit, Daredevil. You think you're not gonna watch the Hulk? Here they come. Watch this. The Usher meme. Watch this. Dropping bangers. You know, and that's what they're gonna do. I feel like that's what they're gonna do with shows that you think you're not hype about. Just like they did with Miss Marvel. You think you not gonna watch Miss Marvel? Oh, here's that mutation bomb. Watch this. You think you're not hype about Echo? We already hearing things that Echo's gonna be bigger than we think it is. All the shows like that, they gonna make you watch it. They gonna put some stuff in there. Agatha, I've been seeing things with the Agatha Covenant of Chaos. People not very high on it. People don't care about it. Think it's just gonna be mid or whatever. That's what the kids are saying these days. Mid, mid, mid. I don't know. For me, it's got some intrigue. We'll get into it later because we go down the list. So we're just gonna go through them all. I'm gonna get into it later why they could put some stuff in there, but start off with She-Hulk. You know, for me, the CGI thing I could care less about. I could care less about the CGI stuff. That means nothing to me as long as it's enjoyable, the story's good. Get a big green lady doing her thing, breaking the fourth wall. She's the first one to do that. That's cool. Looking forward to that. Because from what I hear in the comics, like basically She-Hulk is a character that makes fun of how ridiculous it is to have a woman She-Hulk. So probably be a lot of that, a lot of play off of that. Yeah, as long as it's entertaining, it looks fun. Looks like it's 9 episodes, which I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be a dope show. It looks fun. Abomination in there, Wong was in there. They doing all kinds of cameos in this, so let's relax. We're gonna have fun with that one. Let's watch the featurette. Let me see if I can bring that up. So I know this dropped a little bit ago on the 27th. What is it today? It's 29th. 2 days ago. Let me see. Oh, not the Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second to so you can hear that sound. You feel me? You can still hear me okay? Anyways, let's watch this.
She-Hulk! 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 She-Hulk!
It's true. I am a Hulk.
And couch it.
Jennifer Walters is an attorney who has accidentally taken in the Hulk's blood and has become
like a chick Hulk.
A She-Hulk?
Exactly.
She-Hulk, attorney at law. That's got a nice ring to it.
that name better not stick.
There's something so surreal and so funny about a giant 6'7" Hulk in the courtroom.
It was about putting a real human being into these absurd situations.
It's just like as cool and edgy as we can get away with.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now. It's something that you think you knew, which is law shows, and something that you think you know, which is Marvel shows, smashed together.
Wong.
This
Abomination.
show's so much fun.
It all has this tongue-in-cheek, self-referential thing going on.
In the comics, she broke the fourth wall and was super meta.
Just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong.
Oh yeah, and Daredevil. We're gonna get a cameo every episode.
Being a superhero is not appealing to her.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
There is no going back to what you were before. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
This is expanding the definition of what a Marvel Studios production
Just
can be.
throw Wong in everything. Throw him in
This is
everything.
a radical revolutionary show.
Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency.
I love it. Yeah, if you're not thinking that's gonna be fun, I don't know, you tripping me. That's gonna be a fun show. That's gonna be a fun show to me. You know what? And let's go right into Black Panther. Right after that. That's gonna be a fun show. Well, one second. So, do we think? Because there's that report out there, or the rumor, or leak, or whatever, that Man Thing could be a part of. Not Man Thing. The Thing from Fantastic Four could be a part of this show. Like he has a case that Jennifer Walters will have to take on, or something like that. And he's introduced in this show. Do we think that to be true? What do you guys think about that? Introducing a Fantastic Four member in this show. Man Thing of all, or I don't know why I keep saying Man Thing. The Thing of all people. Saying Man Thing is I'm hype about Midnight Sun stuff. Werewolf by Night stuff. Yeah. But Thing could possibly be showing up in this. We'll have to see if that leak / rumor is true. But that would be interesting if they start showing some Fantastic Four members, like where they even come from. Either way, we're gonna have to wait on that movie later on in Phase 6. But She-Hulk looking interesting, looking fun. I'm here for it. Very here for it. And we're gonna move right on to Black Panther Wakanda Forever, November 11th. November 11th, not too far away. And while we're at it, while we're here, we're gonna watch this trailer too. We're gonna watch this trailer because why not? We're gonna watch it again because why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
I'm gonna play with the volume a little bit because copyright stuff.
Good friends we have and good friends we blow. Along the way. In this great future.
Look at the emotion. Oh my god. The underwater birth. The homie Ryan Coogler. Man, Namor looks amazing. Namor looks amazing. Keep the volume a little down here. Riri. Namor. Yeah, he looks amazing.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone.
Chilling.
Have I not given everything?
Chilling. The flooding. Oh my god. Yeah, man. I can continue to watch that trailer. I can watch that trailer forever, man. Yeah, that's a trailer right there. That's a trailer. Let me come back. Yo, that's a trailer right there. I like that. What are you guys thinking for Black Panther? What's our hype level for Black Panther right now? Let me give you my thoughts on it. So, obviously super emotional, right? I was concerned going into this movie with everything that's come, all of it, you know, the passing, just how they're gonna deal with it. The whole recast T'Challa thing. I was on that side of the recast T'Challa part. Recast T'Challa. I was on that side of things. Things with who's gonna be the next Black Panther, who's even the controversy with Letitia Wright. Like, just a lot. They had to deal with so much for this movie. So it's like hard to, for me, it's gonna be hard to just judge them. And obviously I want to see what they do, but like there was never going to be a time where I'm going to be judging this movie like unfairly, because they was dealt an unfair hand. Let's just be honest. I was concerned, especially with like Phase 4, the way it kind of was ending, especially with Thor. I didn't love Thor. It was one of the only Marvel movies I just didn't love at all. And then Phase 4, I know a lot of people are saying it's like a little shaky or whatever. But then I watched that trailer, and like I forgot how they're dealing with something real in that movie. The cast, like, you can just see the emotion on that cast. Like, they're dealing with some real stuff, and the emotion is just bleeding through into the movie, I believe. And you knew they were gonna, like, for some reason, I don't know why I forgot, like, they were going to like go hard for Chadwick to honor him. What's really cool about this movie is that they're gonna go hard in celebration of Chadwick, but they also pushing the story along, like giving us a legit story with the Atlanteans. Apparently they're not called the Atlanteans anymore. They're I forget the name that they said that what they're called. Just for this, I'm gonna say Atlanteans, but them and Namor coming to flood Wakanda, probably because they know, like, oh, they don't have a leader, they're weak, we're gonna come flood because you guys probably didn't. I think the story is like they didn't help Namor and them out with the people that were going down into the ocean and getting vibranium from them. They probably go to Wakanda for help, and Wakanda does not help. And something else with Namor's past is you see him as a kid, things were burning down or whatever in that one shot. So Namor's probably just got it out for Wakanda, and he gonna flood Wakanda for sure. And you can just, obviously, like, the Spanish representation as well, just really big here. And I love that it's a celebration of Chadwick and they're pushing a story forward. And I can't wait to see it. Like, I'm no longer nervous about this movie. No longer nervous about it. They're gonna go hard for T'Challa and Chadwick Boseman. So one of the more, like, incredible trailers I've seen from Marvel, for sure. They've always been able to make really good trailers, so we'll see how the movie is. But for me, this one's just different because it's real. It's a lot of real emotion involved, and that trailer was just so well done. Like, it just sold me on this movie. I'm ready to see it, ready to cry, ready to bawl my eyes out. It's gonna affect us in that kind of way. It's gonna change people's lives, all that. But last things I'll say about it: Namor looks great. Will we see Doom? I think that's another big question. Will we see Doom at the end or in a post-credit scene? Will we see that man? Because we're seeing everything is leading up to Kang. We'll be seeing a lot of Kang. But is Doom really, the one behind the scenes, like, as a big bad in this multiversal saga? That would be interesting if he just, like, came out of left field. as like the real puppet master behind it all. Hopefully we'll see him though, because I mean that would be crazy. Just like a celebration of Chadwick, you know, Wakanda stuff, Namor stuff, and then Doctor Doom stuff. If they put all that in there, we may need Ryan Coogler to, may need him to direct Secret Wars. Then they already got somebody. They got the homie from Shang-Chi to do the Avengers Kang Dynasty, but Secret Wars hasn't been announced yet. Hey, Ryan Coogler, man, he's sitting there. Sitting there. But that's gonna end phase 4. So phase 5. Let's just jump into it. Let's go through them. February 17th, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Kang, that man. Obviously Kang doing his thing. He's the franchise player of this whole saga. Which is awesome, man. I can't wait to see more of Kang. We're gonna be seeing Ant-Man and the family, of course. We saw the leaked trailer online. Everybody saw the leaked trailer. So yeah, Kang sounds very menacing for sure, with those chilling words at the end of that trailer. We'll be getting, what does he say? Something about you know, oh, you're an Avenger, have I killed you before? Man, oh man. And they decided to not show, like, was he suited up in that trailer? I know people were like upset that he's not blue or whatever. You know, I still think there's a chance he has like a helmet, like when he does his full costume, when he's got the helmet, maybe like the visor or something is like blue. I still think there's a chance of that. Or even if they don't do anything, you know, covering his face and it's just Jonathan Majors, I'm cool with that too. As long as he's like got the outfit and the helmet, I'm cool with that. Let that rock. I'm definitely fine with that. We'll be getting Cassie Lang as well, daughter of Ant-Man. You know, seeing some people say that Ant-Man, they could see Ant-Man dying in this. I could see, well, I think in order to establish Kang and his like dominance and his presence or whatever, somebody's gonna have to die. Like Hank might be on the list. Even Janet Van Dyne might be on the list. I think it'll be hard for them to kill off Hope. They could. But if they kill off Scott Lang, then it'd be like, oh, like Kang really not playing around. It also propels Cassie, his daughter, to like really take up that mantle as part of the Young Avengers, which we know Young Avengers is coming. So, you know, there's gonna be a death in this movie for sure. Who's it going to be? We know from reports that the majority of this movie is going to be in the quantum realm. We know also MODOK is going to be a part of it, which is super cool. We're hearing it's wild that or it may be something wild where Darren Cross, who was like Yellow Jacket, is like a deformed version of him. That would be super dope. Like the continuation of that would be pretty cool. Most of it being in the quantum realm, very interesting as well. Yeah, man, looking forward to Ant-Man. February. That's not too far. That's not too far out. What's next? We got Secret Invasion. There's no date on it yet. Spring of 2023. Okay. What we're hearing is gonna be a serious tone, more like Captain America Winter Soldier, like Winter Soldier vibes, which is cool. Like to see Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury doing, because he was really cool in Winter Soldier. I thought he was good, and he gives off a serious vibe when he's Nick Fury. So I'm definitely into that. The cast of this show is sounding crazy. It's just gonna be interesting. Like, how big will this event be? Will we see other heroes? Like, how big is this gonna be? And like, what will the aftermath of this event look like? Are the scrolls still going to be around? You know, how does it end? How does it fit into like the multiverse saga and everything? Yeah, I got a lot of questions. I'm interested, but I got a lot of questions about it. And you know, obviously they changed, you know, the scrolls and what they're like from the comics. But apparently it'll still be like a who's who, like what's going on. I'm hoping there's like a huge reveal in it, or like if somebody's been a scroll this whole time or something like that. Very interested to see what they do with it, because they've been teasing it for a little bit with, was it Far From Home? Even at the end of WandaVision, they've been teasing scrolls. So we're gonna see what that's gonna be about coming in the spring. What's after that? We got Guardians of the Galaxy, May 5th, 2023. May 5th. Another one, this was going to be emotional, apparently. Apparently they were all up on stage at the Comic-Con, and they some tears were happening, man. Some tears were flowing, since it's going to be the last that we see from this team. Doesn't mean the Guardians is finished. Maybe just be a different look for the Guardians, different people involved. But apparently going to be an emotional movie. Gamora is reported to be the leader of the Ravengers, which is interesting. And that's like part of the emotional part. That's part of the emotional stuff in this movie, because you know, it's a different Gamora than the one that we know. It's the one that was swapped out from like back in time from Endgame. So she has no like feelings towards Star-Lord. So that's gonna be interesting to see play out. Kind of heartbreaking, because I was a simp for it. I was a simp for that relationship. I wanted it. But now it seems like it's gonna be not a thing. So yeah, we have that. We got, what else did we get from that? Looks like it's gonna be about Rocket's origins. We're gonna get the origins of Rocket and the High Evolutionary, working on him. And you know, again, like that's gonna be, that could make for an uncomfortable scene right there. If you remember Rocket, I forget which Guardians it was, he was saying that, you know, they experimented on me, they were pulling me apart, putting me back together, pulling me apart. But like, if they show that, whew, if they show that could be an uncomfortable scene right there. Saw Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock looks great. Will Poulter doing his thing, all cut up on his God bod flow. So Adam Warlock, we'll be seeing him. Obviously, we're gonna probably be losing some people in this as well. Like I said before, we'll see a new Guardians team probably in the future. So yes, it might be some deaths. Might be Rocket, might be Drax. You know, you never know. But don't look like everybody survives this one either. It's like a Phase 5 might be about loss as well. What's next on the list? Summer of 2023 Echo. See, there's another one. This is one of those shows I was saying in the beginning. One of those, oh, you don't think you're gonna watch this? You don't think you're gonna like this show? You're gonna have to watch this show. It's one of them shows. We even saw, I forget which Scooper it was. Scooper tweeted out recently that he had saw some things about this show, and it's gonna be a lot bigger than we think it's gonna be. So you know, obviously Daredevil's in it, Kingpin's in it. You know, Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, and maybe more. Seeing maybe Jessica Jones, where Matt Murdock's Daredevil is maybe going to recruit Jessica Jones. I said, hell, put the Defenders in there, man. Jessica Jones, you can see some Luke Cage in there. You can see some Luke Cage in there. Who knows? But like this is gonna be, you know, street level. You know, they're just gonna use Echo, the character, who I think is dope, by the way. You know, I think she just fits right in to like the street level heroes that we have. You know, being deaf is really cool. You know, Matt Murdock being blind, you know, she just fits in that group. I love that she she got like leadership qualities and stuff too. She's pretty badass. And then shoot the Kingpin in the face too. She got some cojones. She got some cojones. She's not afraid for sure. So I think she'll fit right in. But I do love that they're using, you know, her show to bring in some other people, you know, get a street level view on things. You know, I have no problem with them doing that, with enhancing Echo's show in that way. So, hey, I'm here for it. So we got Echo coming. We have Loki season 2, summer 2023 as well. Damn, it's 2 things in the summer, plus the Marvels. Hey, it's just jam packed. Like, it's gonna be project after project after project. So Loki season 2, man. They already started filming. Loki's adventures are just cool anyway. You know, will he reunite with Thor? That's something we're gonna have to watch out for. Because where does Thor fit into phase 5 and 6? We don't really know where his story is gonna pick up. But, you know, will Kang be in this show? Because I believe this show will still be a continuation of, you know, Kang's dominance is like here. Because the way they ended Loki season 1, that bad boy here. So will he be in the show? I guess my answer, actually, I'm gonna piggyback off of shout out to Listen 3000. Shout out to the boys, the Caesar and Zen from Listen 3000. Go check out their stuff. They're really, really cool, really dope, really chill people. You know, talking about the things that they love to talk about. Don't get no better than that. But I think the homie Zen said something where he doesn't think that Kang's gonna be in the show, and I actually like that. I actually like that route where he don't think that that Kang will be in the show, but his presence will be like felt big time. It'll be felt big time. I actually really like that, because that would be even more like scary in my opinion. Like, oh, they're dealing with the effects of what Kang is doing, but we don't really even get to see him. Like, he's doing things, but we're not seeing it. I think that would be kind of cool. It would be crazy, like just feeling his presence, and then like Loki and company having to deal with things changing around them, and like the effects of Kang, the Conqueror, and the changes that are being made. That would be crazy. What are they gonna do with the TVA? I'm guessing Ravonna definitely gonna be a part of this. Heavy, she'll be like she'll be the right hand man. We're also seeing the return of Miss Minutes. Miss Minutes will be back. Here for that. So that's Loki season 2. We have the Marvels, July 28th, 2023. We'll see if they keep all these dates intact. We'll see. They may have to push stuff back and stuff, but the Marvels, just like Secret Invasion, like kind of have questions about it. You know, how connected is Secret Invasion to the Marvels, to this? Excited to see more Kamala Khan. She's every MCU fan's best friend. It just is what it is. Finally, Teyonah Parris playing either Photon or Spectrum, and those are the two names she goes by in the comics. So finally get to see her again. That's gonna be pretty cool. What else do we know about this? We know they're gonna be visiting a planet where they sing. They're gonna be singing. That's how they communicate on that planet. So we were seeing reports of it being almost like a musical. Probably just that part will be like a musical. So we'll see. Will we find out more about the bangle that Miss Marvel wears? Maybe like the 10 rings, something being similar with both of those being ancient technology and sending out beacons. We knew that Wong and Captain Marvel were researching things about that. They were looking into that. We'll see. The mutation gene, will that play a role into it? Will Miss Marvel's mutation gene play a role? But we see probably some Kree stuff, some more Skrull stuff. We'll see. But the three of those, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Photon, aka Spectrum, doing their thing. I'm here for it. I gotta know more about the plot and when the synopsis and stuff comes out. But I'm here for it. Like Kamala Khan, man. What's next? Blade. So I'm gonna talk about this one. Blade, November 3rd, 2023. Actually it starts filming in October, which is cool. Blade is very high on my list of like where my interest lies. Very high on my list. You guys know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I love the supernatural side of Marvel, and I can't wait to dive more into that. So Blade being a part of it, I can't wait for his movie. I hope Blade is rated R. I hope they're not afraid to go there. Like, I want it to be rated R. I want it to be kind of scary, kind of bloody, Don't shy away from it. I think it kind of needs to be that way. We were seeing, I think there was rumors of Kit Harington's Black Knight being a part of this movie as well. We'll see how he's involved. But you gotta think, it's a continued setup of Midnight Suns, right? So, who else could we see in that movie? But also have two guesses for post-credit scenes for Blade, just going into the Midnight Suns thing. So here's my two guesses of what like a post-credit scene could be. I think one for sure actually is going to be a Ghost Rider post-credit scene. Like, it's got to be something setting up a Ghost Rider project and them giving us that Man in Flames. I think that's one of the post-credit scenes. If I were to guess maybe another one, that could make sense. Since Supernatural and stuff is like diving into dimensions and things like that, we saw Doctor Strange at the end of his second movie go into a dimension with Clea. So because what I would love to have happen is, like, while they're building up to the Midnight Suns, I would love to see like Doctor Strange be like the head of it, or maybe he's not going out doing the work, but like he's like the head, like he's who they like report to almost. I would like to see him like take control of it. So my guess is Doctor Strange 3, he like learns more about dimensions, because dimensions is something that Marvel really hasn't even really like dove into very much. We don't know much about the dimensions, like what goes on in those dimensions and who's there and like who's trying to get out into the earth and stuff like that, because there's a lot of villains that are like that. So I can see it where like they show Doctor Strange kind of heading or putting together a team with Blade, obviously, of the Midnight Suns, because we got the characters. Like we got we got Moon Knight, we're getting Werewolf by Night, so that's Werewolf, Man Thing, Elsa Bloodstone supposedly in it. We got Blade, we have Black Knight. What else? Who else we got? Well, Daredevil. Some people put Daredevil in it. I don't think put Daredevil in it, but I think in Daredevil's show you could give us Punisher, and then Punisher be a part of it. So you basically got your team if you want it. So I could see another post-credit scene of them doing, putting that together, which would be dope. I'll go more into Midnight Suns on my next video, because I think the part 2 with phase 6, filling out phase 6, I'm definitely thinking a Midnight Suns project. So we'll go more into that in the next video. What we got next? Ironheart fall of 2023. See, we'll get more of a feel on what this might look like after Wakanda Forever. So I'm gonna go a different direction with this. Hear me out. I actually think this show would have worked super well as an animated show. I think this could have been a really cool animated show. Just like the animations of her making her suits and stuff like that. It would have had a really cool look to it. And I feel like it would have fit the animated vibe better. Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't even say it would fit it better. But I just, in my head, like, I could visualize it in animation. Ironheart. And, I just think that would have worked super well. So like a show like this it's what, and say it was an animated show, like a show like that would be what I always wanted from Disney Plus animated studios, if that makes sense. So like the animation studio that they made, the new one, like I was always thinking it was going to give us a show like say an Ironheart animated show, you know what I'm saying? Give us origin stories to, new characters or, side characters that aren't the biggest or whatever, and then you can, that way you can just plug them into the bigger projects they're a part of. So they are like important to the big picture. And the animated shows don't really do that. Like for me, the animated stuff like What If season 2, Marvel Zombies, they don't feel important to me. Like I know they take some things from What If, but like just like the episodes and just the way it's not really a part of what, it doesn't feel like it's part of what they're building towards. So for me, it's like, why? Like it's entertaining. I do enjoy the episodes and stuff, but like they don't feel important to me. It's almost like, I don't know what it's supposed to mean to me, in my opinion. Like, why should I care about what's happening in these shows? But like if they were to if Ironheart was like a connected animated series, then I would like care about something. I would care more about it, because like we would get that character and we would get to see that play out in more projects. In the universe that they're already building. So that's kind of my thing with the animated shows. Like I enjoy them, but I don't know how else I'm supposed to look at them, because I don't feel anything towards anything. I don't feel anything towards the characters or anything like that. They're not characters that are in this universe that they're building. Even Spider-Man freshman year, which they finally came out and said, yeah, it's not the Peter that we know, and there was no way it was going to be with everything that they we're saying about the show and everything that we know about the character, there's no way that it was going to be part of the universe that we know of. But like, even a show like that, like I'll enjoy that Spider-Man story just like I enjoy any animated Spider-Man series that's like on Disney Plus or wherever. It just won't mean anything, to the MCU that we know of. So like, I don't know, it's hard for me to, I don't know, I don't want to say my excitement level is down because of that, but it kind of is. I'm excited to see it, but not in the same way as I was when they were saying like, oh, this is really gonna connect. This is going back to his high school days, and this is what he was dealing with in high school, like pre Spider-Man stuff, like really origin Spider-Man stuff. That would have been dope. But now that it's not, it's like, all right, cool. It's another Spider-Man animated series. Cool. Let's move on though. Let's move on. Ooh, Agatha Coven of Chaos, winter 2023 or into 2024. So, like I was saying, this one of them shows. I've already been seeing the discourse like it's gonna be mid. Why did they do a show on this character? All that kind of jazz. Like people not interested in this show. I'm on the opposite side of that. I'm like, now this one's like intriguing to me because we just don't know what they'll do. And another thing is like we don't even need more story on Agatha. So like her story is kind of complete. Like we know who she is. We don't need to do like another dive into her her origins or whatever. So they can really do whatever they want. So people that think they don't need to watch this, Feige and company are gonna be like, all right, we're gonna throw all this crazy stuff in there. They could go stupid big with this one. If they choose to. I don't know if anything has come out about it yet or what it's supposed to be like, but see, they could get chaotic with this. Honestly, they could get chaotic. Y'all think y'all won't watch? Okay, now for real, we gonna throw in Mephisto. Like, you know what I'm saying? How crazy would that be? If like, oh, y'all really wanted Mephisto back in WandaVision, but we're gonna give you this, and we're gonna actually like, since we don't need to build a character in this, we'll just make it crazy. We're gonna actually throw Mephisto in there, or we'll throw Nightmare in there, or whoever deals with that kind of that kind of side of Marvel. That'd be wild. I can see them doing that. Nightmare, Mephisto, even Chthon, because like in my opinion, to me how this show would pick up would be at the end of Multiverse of Madness. We saw Scarlet Witch and Mount Wundagore crumble on top of her, but we saw that red light, so we're thinking that she's still alive. And my guess is the first place she would go would be back to Westview, back to someone she knows, that knows magic, being Agatha Harkness. So probably take her out of the spell and actually have her mentor her, just like in the comics, like actually go to her for mentorship. That would be interesting. And then this could be a show where like Agatha is showing her or showing the audience like just like more about the world of magic and maybe even dimensions and even the history of where all this comes from, stuff like that. That would be an intriguing show, because I feel like then you would capture people like, oh, this could really go there with it. Say because Mount Wundagore crumbled and Scarlet Witch isn't like fulfilling her prophecy or whatever, Chthon is like unleashed because of that. And this would be like a show of them having to deal with Chthon or something like that, like a manifestation of Chthon. Or what if they go that route? What if Agatha's like taking us through dimensions, showing Wanda stuff, like just things about the power of her chaos magic and other magic powers, and hey, run into Mephisto, run into him. Hey, it can happen. We'll see how crazy they go with this, but I just have to imagine for now in my head it's like, okay, the shows that we don't think are gonna pop off, like I'm sure they know, like that we think, yeah, Agatha was cool, but do we need a show about her, you know? So I think they're just using Agatha as like she's just part of something that's bigger though. But they're just using her name. I could definitely see it going that way. So I'm intrigued by it. I'm intrigued. We'll see. We gonna see. We got Daredevil. Let me wrap this up. Got Daredevil, Born Again. Man, oh man, oh man. What is this one? Spring of 2024. Man, just give us all the Daredevil, man. Just give us all of it. Want it all. Put Daredevil in everything. Everything. Yeah, man. And Kingpin. Daredevil, Kingpin. 18 episodes. Born Again. How they gonna do this, man? How they gonna do this? Are they really gonna take up 4 months of our lives with 18 episodes of this? I don't think so. That would be why. Like, I think, you think they'll give us like 6 episodes at a time, make it like a series of 6, you know, and then take a break or whatever to give us another 6, take a break, give us the last 6. Or personally, this is what I think. I think they could do like, because if they want to keep the 6-week thing going, give us 3 episodes at a time. Drop 3 every week. Drop 3 every week. Boom, 6 weeks. Right? Make sure my math is right. I think it's right. Yeah. So that's what I would do. What else? Like everybody's hyped for Daredevil, man. And just him popping up in Shield, like dang, in that yellow suit. It looking kind of funny, but it was just cool that they put that in there, and where that light hit the suit like that. You think we'll see some more Defender type stuff? I think there's another show, just like the Echo show. They could sprinkle some Defender stuff in there. I think we'll get Punisher in there too. Yeah, give us Punisher as well, and that would set up like more Midnight Sun stuff, like I was saying. But Kevin Feige was also saying that, you know, we got our Daredevil on the street level. We also got Spider-Man. That would be kind of crazy if Spider-Man made an appearance. That would be kind of crazy. Everybody want to see that team up right there. I don't think they'll do it, but contract stuff. I don't think they'll do it, but that'd be crazy. But hopefully Jessica Jones, Punisher, hell, even show us some well, Luke Cage too. Show us some Iron Fist. I know people don't like the homie. I don't care if they recast him or not, but I would love to see Iron Fist. Iron Fist is a character I want to know more about. Plus we got Shang-Chi, so like, hey, Shang-Chi and Iron Fist, I feel like kind of should be a part of the same world, you know? So yeah, Daredevil Born Again, 18 episodes, strap in. strap in. And then for the last two, before I head up out of here, I'm gonna connect those together. Captain America, New World Order, and Thunderbolts. So, Captain America, New World Order. We don't know too much about this one, but I would love for them to give us just like a good classic Captain America story. With Sam Wilson killing it and already like fully accepting you know, the Captain America role and the shield and everything. And it's also possible Winter Soldier is in this as well, or he could be in Thunderbolts, or both. I think it's very interesting what he's one of those like under the radar, like what will they do with this character? Winter Soldier, just what they gonna do with him? But I think he could be in both, honestly. And then Thunderbolts, like we already have the rumored team, which is, what is it? U.S. Agent. I'm hearing Ghost could be a part of it. Abomination, Yelena, Taskmaster, Zemo, and then we're hearing that some other people will eventually be a part of it that we haven't heard of yet. So there's that. And I'm just wondering, like, where's Bucky's place in all of this? Is he gonna be somebody that takes up, you know, maybe like acts as somebody that's responsible for the Thunderbolts, or will he just be Captain America's right hand man in his movie? That's what I want to know. But yeah, Thunderbolts, which is it's gonna be the last project of Phase 5, July 26, 2024, to end out Phase 5. What else? Yeah, like who's gonna run the team? Who's in charge? Obviously it's a group of misfits, anti-heroes / villains. A group of misfits, so naturally it's gonna be funny. Gonna be some comedy, naturally, in my opinion, because just the people that they will be able to put together. But I think the tone will also be kind of serious though. You know, as they do all like the muddy stuff, the underground stuff that they can bend the rules a little bit that, you know, public superheroes can't do. So yeah, there's looking forward to Thunderbolts. I think the two of those at the end of Phase 5 is a good place. And then obviously Kevin Feige and them gave us some Phase 6 stuff, which I'm gonna do a part 2 probably tomorrow, talking about Phase 6, what I'm excited for, and then kind of filling out the untitled projects in Phase 6. And we're just guessing, and you know what I would like to see in Phase 6. Just make it be a year full of bangers, because it's all within a year. Like Fantastic Four starts November 8th, 2024, and then Secret Wars is November 7th of 2025. But I'm also seeing some untitled projects in the fall of 2024 as well. So like 2 projects maybe before Fantastic Four. But yeah, we'll go over those and what's also like been confirmed by Marvel, but they haven't announced yet. Stuff like Werewolf by Night, you know, they haven't said anything yet. So we're expecting to see some things in D23. Also, I mean, mutants probably. So we'll see. We'll try to fill out, you know, what I want to see in between, you know, Fantastic Four and Avengers Secret Wars. They going big though. They going big for sure. Kang, that man, he gonna be that man in this multiverse of saga. Can't wait to see it. Is there any other announcements or anything? Let's see. Kevin Feige said that there's so much to discuss and so much more to unveil, and we didn't want to talk about everything, so there's gonna be a lot coming D23. He's also said some things about Deadpool. Deadpool is probably gonna be, will he be a part of Phase 6? Will they put that movie in there? But he hopes to reach new heights, you know, just like prior third movies in the MCU trilogies. He was saying, quote, how do we elevate it in a way we've been able to with like Civil War and Infinity War and Ragnarok. So definitely they want to go big on Deadpool Volume 3. What else? He also confirmed that Fantastic Four movie will not be an origin story, so it'll be interesting to see where they jump off. I'm sure we'll get an origin story in the movie, but the movie itself won't be an origin story. But we'll probably get some background of like who they are, what they do, kind of thing. Is there anything else? I don't really have any other announcements. Oh yeah, he did address the Young Avengers. Says, you know, they weren't announced as part of Phase 5 or 6. And he said, we're sort of reminding people of the amazing characters that we have introduced in Phase 4 and how they form their own cliques. So yeah, I think we're gonna be waiting on Avengers, the Young Avengers team, but the pieces are there obviously, and they're a part of some of these projects that we know of, and it'll be a bigger thing moving forward. So that's that, man. That's that. That's part 1. That's Phase 5. Phase 5. What you guys will end of Phase 4 and then Phase 5. What are you guys most excited for? Give me your top 3 down in the comment section below. Give me your top 3. What you looking forward to? Top 3. Give me your top 3 and your bottom 3. Give me your bottom 3. Let's get that bottom 3 in there too. What you not looking forward to? Anyways, my name is Dennis Smith. This is the Alternate Timeline. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more hangout sessions. See you guys in the next video. Peace.